Oh yeah, pipe smokers. This is the Paul Gilson YouTube channel, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Thank the Lord. Happy Sunday. Yeah, today is the 30th of June, 2024. Yeah, we're going to be rolling into July 1st tomorrow. And I only have to work Monday, Tuesday. Then I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off. I can't wait. Got a lot of projects to do around here. Yeah, cleaned part of my table up here so far a little bit today. Yeah, so let's get right to it and start something on fire, and let me show you what I'm doing. So we have our beautiful Savinelli. Look at that bowl. That is gorgeous. The briar is just impeccable. Oh yeah. I wish that was a lighter stain. You know, you can see the bird's eye and stuff in it. And it's got some flame grain on the back of the bowl that goes pretty much over here, and then you've got about that much of it that is bird's eye, and just a great bowl. It's a 9 millimeter, and in that, so this is it's a Savinelli Porto Servo bowl number 140 KS, made in Italy, unmolested, and it's a it's a pipe I bought used, so it's an estate pipe or a vintage pipe. I don't know. That pipe's not very old, but when I bought it, I mean, this thing's like brand new. You know, let's start it on fire. And in it, we have some Seattle Pipe Club plum pudding, bourbon barrel aged. Yep. And, well, I'll tell you, let's set this thing on fire here. So grab your favorite smoke, grab your favorite pipe, your favorite tobacco, an adult beverage if you want, and have a smoke together here. Oh yeah. And I haven't smoked this pipe or this blend in a long time. Oh, man. Oh. There's nothing I love better than a blend that has Latakia in it and rum. So one of my subscribers, I was talking about how the different blends aged and so forth, and I was showing the tin of the plum pudding, and he's like, hey man, as soon as I get that stuff, I instantly open it up. I wish I'd written his name down. He knows who he is. He says, I instantly open it up when I order that blend and put it in a ball mason jar. He says, because it has cardboard sides. So, yeah, the top and the bottom are metallic, and it's got kind of a metallic liner in it, but it's really cardboard, you know. And so I opened up a tin of this, and I was like, and I put it in a ball mason jar, and I was looking in the bottom, okay, and I was like, man, is that tobacco or is that rust or what is that? And I smelled it. It didn't smell like rust, and then I rub my finger on it, and my finger smells metallic. So I opened up all 4 of these 2-ounce tins that I had, and I put them in a ball mason jar. And whatever that is on the bottom, it must be some sort of rust or something. Didn't affect the tobacco, doesn't affect the taste. I do remember when I got my first tin of this, they come with these little white oak blocks that are actually part of the charred bourbon barrel. And what they do is they take this blend and they put it into a very wet bourbon barrel, one that's just been emptied. And so then what they do is they let it sit in there for 30 days and then take it out. It's now infused with, I think it's bourbon or rum. It's bourbon, Kentucky bourbon barrels. So, yeah, so they take it out, then they press it into, crumble cakes, and then they slice it up like that. And it's a great blend. Let's kind of read what they say about it here. Plum pudding bourbon barrel aged. How to improve. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab a 10. How to improve upon perfection. Sipping his favorite bourbon gave master blender Joe Langford an idea. World famous original plum pudding packed into charred oak Kentucky bourbon barrels, aged 30 days, then pressed into crumble cakes and crumble cake cut. The result, a heavenly marriage of spirits and the best Balkan blood ever made. A chunk of bourbon barrel rests in every tin, complex, smoky, spicy, and still positively addictive. Plum pudding barrel aged is Joe's dream come true. Enjoy the ingredients: Latakia, Turkish, Orientals, Virginias, Cavendish, and Perique. And this is a heavenly blend. So it's a good thing I opened these. I mean, these have been, well, I got them on 6 of 2021, so I don't know when they were tinned. But, you can see in the bottom of that, I thought that might have been, yeah, it is some tobacco dust. But when I rub that off, I do get a little metallic smell, but that metallic smell didn't transfer into the smell or the taste of this. But so there's 8 ounces right here of the plum pudding. Thank you so much for the advice. I mean, if I would have let them sit in for 8 or 10 years, they could have been rust buckets, man, and the tobacco could have been ruined. So, it's been sitting in the tin for 3 years or a little more. Cheers, by the way. And now they're all safe and sound in here. Yeah. So my landlord, who's my neighbor, his 20-year-old daughter is sunbathing out on the front lawn in a bikini. She's 20 years old. And no, I'm not a pervert. And no, I'm not turning the camera around to show you. But she's a wonderful young lady. She's a very pretty young lady. But, I look at that and it's like, she's like my daughter. So I don't have those perverted thoughts. We had one guy at work in his late 40s. And he was actually caught when the go home bell rang. He was actually caught holding his phone up and videotaping the office girls walking out. These are all young girls videotaping their fannies. He's in his late 40s. First of all, that's really pretty low to do. You just don't do that. That's perverted. So one of the girls turned around and saw it and blew him in. Did get fired. I don't know how, because he's been caught doing this before. And he just said, well, you know, he's very good at his job. He said, well, I'm just going to pack up my toolbox and leave. And the plant manager's like, no, we can work this out, man. Just don't do it again. You know, I look out there and I see a young lady. She's sunbathing. She's like my daughter. That'd be really weird to have, like, strange thoughts, you know. Oh, this is good, man. This tobacco smokes so good. I love the Latakia and the bourbon. And I remember when I opened the first tin. And I opened it when I first got it. The tobacco, to me, as I remember, still feels damp, you know, the moisture content. But this block of charred barrel wood is pretty dry. I remember opening the first tin and this was wet. So obviously the tobacco is, over the years, has just kind of absorbed that bourbon out of that wooden block. So of course I write down all my stuff, and I wanted to show you, I've got these out here. You can buy these right online. I got these on Amazon. Okay. And it's a whole roll. These are stickers that go on top of, you know, your mason jars. And I write the information that's important to me, and that I hope will be important to somebody someday, is I write my name. So whoever gets this tobacco after I pass on, they're going to be like, okay, this was Paul Gilson's. And then I write what it is. So I wrote Seattle Pipe Club, Plum Pudding. I wrote the tin date, 6/2021, which it really didn't have a tin date, but that's when I got it in. And opened 6/2024. I think that's about all the information that anyone needs. So, I've been working on these pipes. I've got 4 out of 5 of Garrett's pipes done. And then I kind of took the ones that needed to be polished, the other 2 that I have left after Garrett's, which belongs to David B. I took those out and put them on the polishing wheel. So that's got only 1 coat of carnauba wax on it. I'm going to put several other coats on it today. And then we've got this one, the Peterson. Yeah, they don't look shiny right now, but they will. They'll look like glass when I'm done. And David, what he did is when he would rub his tobacco out, he'd instantly put on hand sanitizer and then handle the pipe. So what it did is it kind of took the finish off. Not the stain, because you can see the stain is all intact. Just need repolished up. I can't believe that Savinelli would get stain and deep inside of that shank, you know. But anyways, I'll be back in a nanosecond. Oh yeah, so we're back. I just love the Seattle Pipe Club Plum Pudding Bourbon Barrel Aged. If you like Latakia blends, it's just a very, very well blended tobacco. You know, the Latakia, Turkish Orientals, Virginias, Cavendish, and Brie, just they all balance off perfect. So, you know, if you like a Latakia blend, that is a lighter Latakia blend. It's not super strong. The room note is phenomenal. Yep. That's it right there. 2 ounces. You know, it's not on the cheap side, but you get what you pay for. Oh, this bowl is so good. Cheers, by the way. Oh, yeah. Just a great smoking tobacco. Man, I feel so relaxed right now. And I went upstairs and came back down here into the kitchen. The room note on this with this tobacco is just phenomenal. Yep, so we got Independence Day coming up on the 4th of July. That's when we told UK to go fuck themselves. Sorry, guys, I wasn't involved. But now, we're being taxed so much. It's unbelievable. Yep, so we basically are succumbing to something that we revolted against back in 1776, but worse. I think back then, I don't know if memory serves me right on my history, I think it was a 2% tax they were putting on us. Now it's, I did the math one time, and by the time you figure your property taxes, your state sales tax, tax on this, tax on that, tax on this, blah, 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 blah. It's income tax, federal tax. It comes to about 72% is what they take. So if you make $1, you get to keep 28 cents. Might be time for another revolution. Anyways, I'm going to finish up this bowl and make a nice steak for dinner. Yeah. I'm Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out, and happy Sunday.